Good day, everyone. My name is Zoko Odisheso from CarJS. On today's tutorial, I'll be continuing on where I stopped on GPS Essential. Like I said in my last tutorial, I said the GPS Essential, it is a geospatial mobile application normally used for mapping, data collection, etc. But on today, if you remember, I said last time that I'm going to teach you something concerning how to use the camera in GPS Essential. Then that will be our main topic today. I'm going to teach you how to use the camera in GPS Essential. Let's get started. I'm going to launch my GPS Essential. As you can see, I've already click on my menu and you can see the GPS Essential. I'm clicking on it now. I see now I've already selected on my GPS Essential. Then before I do any other thing now, what I need to do now is that I need to click on the satellite. You see the satellite now. Once I click on the satellite, you see now, if you check on the dashboard of this satellite now, we can see 31 plus and 5729559. The eastern and the white by the northern is 761195. Then you can see the visible number of GPS and 16 used in fix. Then with this now we can just go ahead and collect our data. Then what we're not going to do now is that I'm going to back. I'm back now. Then I will click on my camera. As I selected on my camera, what am I going to do now? You can see now. One thing I love about this GPS Essential is that if you have a very good resolution camera on your phone, the bezel of your phone. Once you are in GPS Essential, it added some other quality to your resolution. Just try it. I want you to try this now. Use your normal phone setting to snap a picture and use GPS Essential camera to snap. You will see the difference. The whole difference. The difference is clear. Then let me just hit the point now. Then if you see now, I'm ready to snap any picture now. Let me say I'm a plant scientist. Then I'm now asked to deal on type of plant. Like you can see now, this is a vacant land. The reason why I come here so that is to explicitly illustrate the usefulness of GPS Essential. Then as you now see now, what am I going to do now? If you check here, you will see by the left corner of your phone now, you see something. As you are changing by, you will see that thing is going up and down, and there is check the nothing. That is one of the coordinate configuration of the camera position. Then if you check the down corner of your left corner, you see something like a ball. That is what you normally use to snap the picture. Then if you also check the downside of your phone, you will see that we have something like the flashlight and the brightness and the zoom and the size, how you want the size of your imagery or your picture to look like. You can just play around it and see the usefulness. But let me just hit the point now. What am I going to do now is that I'm going to snap this tree. If you see now, if I snap this tree now, I'm snapping now. Like I said, let us imagine that we are a plant scientist or GIS analyst, that we are asked to do something related to plants. Then now I've snapped this one. This one is the first one. And I'm now moving to the second one now. Then I'll also snap again. This is how you can do it now. If you have more than hundreds of plants, or you want to make the variation between plants, you can just go the way I'm doing it this way. Let me also go to this plant now. Forgive me, I don't know type of plant. I'm sorry. Then let me snap this. Yes, now we have taken 3 pictures now, but one thing I want you to know is that each of these pictures or each of these plants that I snap has their own coordinate reference. When I say coordinate reference, I mean that special reference. Then I'm going to show you something now. What we are going to do now is just to Let us click on the back button on your phone. I'll click on my back button. Then if you see the picture, you see the pictures, click on the picture. Once you see the picture now, you can see now, these are some of the things I've used my phone for. Then if you scroll down, you see those of, like now, if you see one, this is the first one, this is the second plant, and this is the third plant. Then you can just click on any one of the one you have taken. Then let me say I click on this. Once I click on this now, then if you can go ahead and name it here, or you see something, a symbol like look like a pencil, click on this symbol that look like a pencil. Then if you click on it, it's going to bring the properties of the picture. From here now, you can name it. Let me say I rename it. Let me say plant A. Then that one is one. There's the second is that I can see this is the overview, just like renaming it. And you can, if you have any description, put any description. Okay, if you have this name of this plant, you can just put the name of that plant. This plant is the name of the plant. But if you don't, let me say a greenish, I'm just saying a greenish plant with no fruit. Let me say this is the description of the plant here. Then I can also go to the, what's it called, the property. If you see under the property, if you see the position, you see, then you see the latitude. The position is in UTM coordinate system. Then if you see now, then if you see the latitude, this latitude is in degree, minutes, seconds. You can see now. You can see, you see the level of you see the altitude, the level of accuracy, the azimuths, and the page. With this now, you can see that if you check this now for all the picture that you took, you will see that they all have different coordinate system. However, if you remember, there's some video I've already made concerning where I try to introduce GIS. When I say if you are comparing a two thing that is very common to each other, very close to each other, it has been advisable not to use decimal degree, because in a decimal degree, a count in the degree, it might take like, sometimes it might take like 20 meters. Then imagine now from one plant to another plant now, we have less than 10 meters. Then if you use decimal degree, if you are trying to do a point analysis, there's a tendency whereby both of these points, might overlap on each other. But if you use UTM, UTM will go closer and analyze, okay, based on the linear measurement that it achieves. The difference between the plant will be visible. Then under this now, you can go, if you really want to see this thing on a map, the celestial, you can go on the celestial and see the sun rises, the sun sets, the moons, you can see. Then the map, you can click on the map. Then when you click on the map, it's going to take you to the position where you took that picture. However, let me also go for the second picture. Now this is the second. You can see plant A. Then let me name this also. Plant B with flowers and fruit. Then check on the what's it called, properties. You see now, see the property. Then you can just go ahead and stamp as many as possible of pictures you want. If you snap and you can see, you will see the difference. Then let me tell you, each of these pictures has their own geoposition coordinate. Their geoposition coordinate will be different from each other. I'll be stopping here now, but I'll also be teaching you, maybe in our next lecture, I'll be teaching you how to inculcate. This is the picture that you take on feed with your Google Earth. You are going to see the magic. Don't worry. See you next time. I still remain myself, Okwe Odusheson from GIS. Bye for now.